basic groceries are at an all-time high officially in America.
I just took out a loan for basic needs and food. Like, needs/food. I have never in my life had to take out a loan for the things that my home needs. I had to make the decision of gas or food, or somehow budget it and split that and get a little bit of gas and get a little bit of food until I get paid again. I said, there's no way. I cannot do this. I need to have a little bit more for gas, and I need to have enough food. So Affirm has, its thing with Sam's Club. I was like, fuck it. Let's just take out a loan for our basic needs. I feel like this is not okay.
I went to do my weekly grocery shopping, and tell me why a diet of rice and beans plus some grocery bags just cost me $80. $80. And I know what y'all are thinking. You must have impulse purchased something. You're right. I did. Brussels sprouts and hummus. How dare I? How dare I? And furthermore, my greatest sin was running out of butter. I should know better than to think little old me, deserve to have olive oil or butter. God forbid I want a fat or an oil involved in my food. Bread? Why was the cheapest loaf of bread $3? As someone who starts every single morning with toast, this is not sustainable. Because I can't go any cheaper than toast in the morning. What's cheaper than toast in the morning? There isn't anything. It was a trick question. Trash bags? I'm about to start throwing my trash into the lawn and burning it anytime there isn't a burn notice. I'm from the olden days, a bygone era, where you could roll a cart down the grocery store, and if you filled it to the absolute brim, you would be lucky to break 100. This basket wasn't even all the way full. I wasn't even tilting, carrying it. No, very confidently. Weak me, just walking perfectly straight with my half-filled basket, thinking this can't break 50. There's no way. This isn't even a week worth of food. I start ringing it up. We hit 50 a quarter of the way through. $80. And for the rest of the week, I'm eating rice, beans, toast. I did get eggs, but in my defense, 30 for $10 in the year of 2025, that's a pretty damn good deal. $10 a paycheck, I can live with that. What I can't live with is $3 for a loaf of bread.
You think your grocery prices are bad? Look at my grocery prices. I'm here to show you guys my grocery prices so you don't have to feel bad about yours. She smells good.
I remember when beans and tuna used to be struggle meals, and we could get the canned beans for like 50 cents, right? 50 cents. Okay, now it's over $1. Okay, $1.18. Okay, but why the fuck am I paying almost $10 for a pack of 4 cans of tuna? What? Almost $2 for a little fucking pack of tuna? Hold on. $1.58 for a little pack of tuna. $1.58, right? $9 for a 4-pack of fucking tuna. Our struggle meals need to have struggle meals at this point, because what the fuck?
It's hitting everyone. Doesn't matter who you are. It's not just an extra few dollars here and there. It's a lot of money, and it's meat, dairy, your regular produce, even the cheap foods like rice and beans. All of this is going up. Families are really having to choose between having full meals or full tanks of gas sometimes. Seniors are skipping meals. They're skipping fresh food because they say that they can't afford it. Parents are stretching food stamps further than ever before, and people are still coming up short. And it's not just inflation. It's a system that is completely out of touch with what real people are actually living through right now. One thing you can do that I find is pretty helpful if you really kind of want to foresee what you're going to purchase and how much you're going to spend is go on a site like Walmart.com if you're going to shop at Walmart. And there you can add things to your cart as if you're going to order online. And then it'll show you a total at the very end. So if you know that you only want to spend $50, then you can already add what you think you're going to need into that online cart. Make sure it's under $50 and then take a screenshot of that. Go to the store and only get those items. That way you can know right now what the prices should be close to. So that's kind of a hack that some people do and I think can be helpful. And another huge thing is to really focus on buying nutrient-dense foods. So rice, beans, oats, potatoes, foods that really are just going to fuel your body without breaking your budget. And I know white rice may not be a super nutritious food, but it is a great filler food. You can opt for brown rice, which is going to have more nutrients in it. But regardless, you want to look at foods like that you actually need to cook and prepare. It's not just going to be prepackaged. And on that note, if you're not already cooking from scratch, start doing that. You're going to save a lot more money in the long run. It's going to be healthier for your family. Even though it might be a small package of rice and beans, that can be stretched out throughout the week. So it's really beneficial to do that than buy things like minute rice and things that are already prepackaged, ready to go. Now, in terms of food that is ready to eat, I am a big advocate of having things that are prepared in advance, and you can keep that in your pantry. We like to call it like a prepper pantry, where you have items lined up that you do eat that are shelf stable and they can be there for a very long time for your time of need. And that is something that you can do little by little. Definitely build that up. It is like a savings bank for your family in terms of food. And the good thing with that is that you are able to buy it now. It's going to be shelf stable, and eventually the prices of those items are going to go up, and at least you captured it when it was cheaper. You can do the same thing with meats and other things that you want to freeze in your freezer or a deep freezer. Buying things now is going to save you some money, because then you can actually capture the price of today and then wait a little while until you need to buy it again. And also buy what's on sale. Buy what's in season. There's going to be more savings with that. So definitely do that. It's really easy to, just want to make certain items and then get to the store, pick out those items that are needed for the ingredient list, and then you're going to spend a lot of money. But if you go looking for what is affordable right now, a lot of times it's going to be your basic rice and beans. Carrots are usually really affordable. Onions, bananas, things like that, some jalapeno peppers. There are a lot of certain things that are usually very, very cheap and affordable at the store, so you can save a lot if you're not just trying to get things that you want, but just making sure that you're looking at the price point of these items. Potatoes, obviously, that's another excellent one to include. And also right now might be a great time to cut out more things that are a little bit more like luxury items. So prepackaged items, specialty drinks, things that you don't necessarily need, even though you want. Even if you can cut back on a few of those items, it's going to help your pocket. Maybe instead of spending extra money on energy drinks, you can spend that money on some cans of food and put that up in your pantry. So leave a comment down below. Let me know if you have any tips for when you go grocery shopping, or what your grocery shopping bill is looking like these days. And I hope you're doing well as always, and take care. I will see you in the next video.